How about now? Does it sound better now? Let me know. Let me know if that got cleaned up. Hopefully it's a little cleaner now. Just restarted my mic system. Hopefully it sounds much better now. So we got, oh, perfect. I just probably had to restart that. Thank you. And we got for the Dallas Wings, we got Odyssey Sims, Enrique Agumbawale, Paige Bueckers, Alana Smith, and Jess Shepard as the starting lineup. This is the lineup they have been going with. Off the bench, you have Alicia Clark, Maddie Seegers, Awakawir, Azzi Fudd, Isaiah James, and Lee Rue. I think JJ Quinterly is still out injured. So, this is the first matchup of the season between these two teams. So we shall see how it translates into this game. Salute to everyone joining. Salute to everyone joining the live stream. I'm only doing this game on the live stream today. I am not staying on live for the Connecticut and Portland mid-off, unfortunately, respectfully. But I ain't staying up for that. I will play that in the Discord, so that's the best y'all gonna get. Make sure you join the Discord. Link is in the YouTube description. I can post it in the chat if that helps people out. Join the Discord. I'll probably play that game back in there for those who can't access it. But I'm definitely not gonna be on live stream for that. What's up, William? Salute. So for those of the betting persuasion, the Dallas Wings are 4.5 point favorites in this one. The total score is 170.5. So that if you're into that stuff, that is that. Season leaders, you got Sonia Citron leading the way with 24.3 points. She just had her career high the other night against the Indiana Fever. And for the Wings, you have Paige Bueckers leading the way with 20.7 points per game. In terms of rebound, you have Kiki Iriafen, 13.7 rebounds a game. Crazy. She's beasting on the boards. Jessica Shepard for the Wings at 7.7. And then Georgia Amore leading the way for the Mystics at 4.7 assists per game. Jess Shepard leading the way with 5.3. All right. So those are the season leaders for both teams. Injuries. It's the two developmental roster players for the Mystics, Dariana Littlepage Bugs, and Michaela Onyewer, as I mentioned, and the other, it's Dariana Littlepage Bugs. And then for the Dallas Wings, you have Costanza Verona and Dulcie Fancam Meggiato. I think JJ Quinterly is still out as well for the Dallas Wings. So they're dealing with some injuries here, but so is everybody. All right, so we're waiting for this game to start. I'm watching it on Peacock. It's supposed to start at 8 p.m. Eastern. Supposed to start at 8 p.m. Eastern. You know, when you watching these games on these networks, they say 8 and the game don't start till 8:10, 8:15. So we shall see if NBC Peacock actually starts on time. What's up, Sierra? What's going on? Glad you made it back home safely. All right. As I'm talking bad about them, they just cut right to the broadcast here. Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen walking into the arena. That's what they're showing now. And now they're showing Paige Bueckers as well. Game is live from the College Park Center in, I guess that's Arlington, Texas. Let me know your thoughts. Who you think will win this game? Who do you think will be the victors in this game? Let me see if I can start a poll right quick while we have some time. Salute to everyone joining in. Game will be starting momentarily. Let me get over here and start a poll. Is Mads going to the game? I didn't text her. Let me know if she's going. She didn't mention that she was, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was. Who wins this game? We have the Mystics and we have the Wings. Starting a poll here on the YouTube. They got Cheryl Miller and Sue Bird. Sue Bird got these baggy ass pants on right now. What's up, Chap? Chap said looking for another thriller like Dream Aces. Yeah, that was a good one. If you missed the last stream, what was that? Yesterday? If you missed yesterday's watch along, incredible game. It looked like the Aces were gonna run away with it. Then the fourth quarter came, and the Dream stormed all the way back, took the lead. But then Chelsea Gray, as she's done so much throughout her career, gets middle of the floor, hits the midi to give the Aces the lead, and they go on to secure the victory. Did Wings play Mystics and it was really close? I don't have they played already? I don't believe they have. No, that this is the first matchup of the season between the Mystics and the Wings. They played today. They won't play again till July and then August. So this is the first matchup of the season. They talking to Paige Bueckers before the game here, asking her what the key to the game, saying stay together, stay connected. The coach of the Wings, Jose Fernandez, was like, there's a lot of selfishness in this team that we have to get rid of. And people were like, he's throwing the team under the bus. But it's interesting. What's up, cuz? Salute. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Yeah, they haven't played yet. Kiki Iriafen, 3 double-doubles this season in 3 games. Tied for the most in the WNBA. They showing the mascot on the screen, and it's like a it's called something the Pegasus or something. Lighty the Pegasus. I don't know. I don't be paying attention to mascots. But they going back to a commercial, so I guess we not starting at 8 o'clock as they say. William said, now I need speed for a bit. Wait, hold on. What are we talking about, brother? What are we talking about? My snack of choice today is not grapes, but it's a bowl of Tostitos and salsa. Cheers. What up, Josh? Josh on the TikTok said I'm suiting up for the Spurs tonight. Nah, I can't hang with them youngins, man. My hooping days are over. I wasn't even that good when I did hoop. As you see on the YouTube, I have a bot. I'm posting my buy me a coffee link. Support my hydration jersey. On my hydration journey, excuse me. Y'all always telling me to stay hydrated on stream. I got my cup of water. I'm ready for this game to start, but I should have known. I should have actually started the stream exactly at 8 like I planned, because I knew they weren't going to start on time. I'm guarding SGA. Nah, that's a SGA getting the Wilt numbers on me if I'm guarding SGA. Man just got MVP announced for MVP. What was that, yesterday? Man gonna come out juiced up. Drop a light 60 on me. I have none. But that should be a good game. That game starts, I think that starts 8:30 on Peacock as well. So they got 2 games on Peacock, one for the W, one for the NBA. I think that game's also on regular TV, NBC. Hey, salute, cuz. For the buy me a coffee, a $10. Thank you. What's up, Chemo? Salute. Hope all is well. What's up, Liz? I'm glad you were able to make one. The gang all joining in. Gang all joining in. All right, y'all. If you just joining, I'm not just rambling. They have not started this game. You know how they do. They say the game started at 8. About to be 8:10, and the game hasn't started yet. So you know how that go. But a salute to everyone joining. I guess it gives enough time for people to join the stream. They over here doing mad like pregame promo. Like they got Kiki on the drip cam talking about she always wanted to wear a leg sleeve, but playing at Stanford, Coach Vanderveer didn't let her. But as she, I guess as she got better and she earned some seniority, she gave the leg sleeve. So salute to Kiki, one of my favorites there. Hey mom, what's going on? Salute, salute. I forgot Sue Bird went to Christ the King out in New York, uh, out there in Queens, not too far from your boy. Oh, whoops. Put this over here. Crank this down. Hey, salute for the Jewel Sierra. Appreciate you. Salute, salute. Appreciate the jewels. I need to move this up here so it goes over stuff. I'm a rookie at all this stuff. So bear with your boy. Still waiting for this game to start, y'all. I'm not just here just chatting for the fun of it, but we still waiting for this game to start. Salute Kimo for the jewels. Appreciate you. Hutch, what's going on? Salute. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Hope all is well. Evie, what's going on? Thank you for streaming. Couldn't find it for free. Yeah, it's only on Peacock and on cable. So that was one of the inspirations behind starting this channel, to try and get everyone to be able to at least hear or listen and interact with the game going on. Game starts in about 3.5 minutes. That's the countdown, the tip off they have here. Looks like they're playing the home intro video in the arena. So we should be in the next 3.5 minutes. We should be starting. Yeah, Sierra. Listen, no, I understand. Not every. I have Peacock for the Premier League. If anybody watches the Premier League over in England, Arsenal 1 win away from winning their first Premier League title in 20 years. About. I was watching that game early on Peacock. That's one of the only reasons I have that subscription. All right, any W news popped off? No, I know W news popped off. We're still in the early days of the season. Nothing crazy happening. The Storm did release. If you're any Storm fans in here, the Storm released Grace Van Slooten earlier today. With our fam coming back. Our fam was playing over in Spain with Leonie Fibic and Raquel Carrera of My Liberty. They won their Spanish championship on Sunday. So I guess they had to waive Van Slooten to make space for the number 3 overall pick to come over. I'm looking forward to see how she plays in the W. All right, the broadcast has officially started now. Thankfully. And we're not going back to the studio. Oh, Chemo, damn. We just opposites all over. So Dallas Wings hosting, I should say, the Washington Mystics. Michael Grady, Sarah Kustok on the call. That's funny. They both like Nets broadcasters. Mike Grady used to do the Nets back in the day. Sarah Kustok still does the Nets. Oh no, a Tottenham fan. Oh no. Yeah, y'all lucky West Ham even worse, or else y'all would have been playing in the championship next season. That's crazy. I got a Chelsea fan and a Tottenham fan in here. Jeez. This man's a Spurs fan. Yikes. Listen, I can't relate. I cannot relate. But more power to y'all. Y'all lucky y'all may stay up this year. All right, back to hoops though. They're showing the starting lineups on the screen. I have them on the screen for y'all so y'all can see. Georgia Amore, Sonia Citron, Cody, Kiki, Shakira for the Mystics, Paige, Odyssey, Arike, Alana, and Jessica for the Wings. Yeah, listen, man. Yeah, I like to torture myself. Yeah, pain. That's painful. Yeah, Cody started last game. Sierra. Ever since she's come back from that elbow injury, she started. She played really well. Hit some big shots. So you got Jose Fernandez, first season as a Wings head coach. He's coming from the University of South Florida. And of course, Sidney Johnson, his second season as head coach of the Mystics. This should be a good one. You got a couple top 5 picks from the last 2 drafts. You got Paige and Azzi, of course, as the number 1 overall picks in 24, in 25 and 26. You got Georgia, Kiki, Sonia, all top 5, top 6 picks in the 24 draft. So you can see the young talent from both teams here. All right, we about to get this party started. Jump ball between Shakira and Alana. Shakira wins it, and we get this game started, people. We are underway. Ball and play here with Georgia. Over to Sonia. Sonia, top of the key, drives right, pump fakes. Throws it out to Georgia. Georgia for 3 off the front of the rim, and Alana Smith with the rebound. Oh, sorry, Jessica Shepard. I gotta get used to seeing these two play. Bueckers down to Jess Shepard. I've got to remember. She tried to reverse layup, but hits it at the bottom of the rim. Kiki snags the rebound. Got to remember Alana Smith playing with that Bane mask on. Georgia Amore in the right corner, guarded tightly by Odyssey Sims, comes off the screen over to Kiki. Kiki looking for Cody, gets the ball poked away and stolen by Agumbawale. Agumbawale down the lane, goes up, off balance, high off glass, going left, and scores. Gets the Dallas Wings on the board first. Ball in play here with Georgia. Crosses half court over to who's this? Shakira to Sonia. Left side to Georgia. And they call a foul on the floor here. Let me see something. I'm gonna have to. Oh, why isn't this? Oh, this thing didn't take. I understand. So Kiki Iriafen in the corner for 3. She's not really known as a 3-point shooter, but she cashes out from 3. Salute, Kiki. 3-2 is the score. That's only the second 3-pointer of the season for Kiki Iriafen. Paige Bueckers on the baseline. Goes into the middle of the floor. Throws an off-balance floater and scores over Citron. Yep. Georgia Amore quickly up the court. Tries to get it down to Shakira on the left baseline. Chabs left. Throws it out to Georgia. Top of the key here. 7 on the shot clock. Kiki sets the screen. Georgia, finds her on the roll. She goes up, and it bounces off the rim. She's on the floor. They have numbers, Dallas, if they want it. Arike over to Odyssey. Odyssey drives left. Throws up the floater. In and out. Alana Smith with the rebound. She's under the basket. Throws it out to Jess Shepard, who just touch passes it over to Agumbawale. Crossover. Back to Jess. Jess Shepard dribbles all the way out to 3. Over to Sims. 3 on the clock. 2 on the clock. Off balance jumper. It's an air ball. Good defense there by the Mystics. Got to salute it. Really good defense there. Here we go. Ball in play here with Georgia Amore. Crosses half court. Georgia finds Sonia on a curl. Sonia off balance jumper. Kiki with a rebound. It's a foul on the floor. Alana Smith holding on to Kiki for dear life there. He said Mads is in the corner where where the TV can't see. Damn, Mads, I would have shouted you out. Fuck, you had some TV. Oh, let me put you on the big screen. What up, Mads? Awak Kuwir gets a early entrance with Alana Smith getting her second foul already. And she's going to have to take a seat on the bench. So Awak Kuwir with some early minutes here for the Wings. Mystics with the ball. Amor over to Kiki. Shakira. Shakira goes up and they call a travel. And Shakira Austin with the travel turnover here. Yeah, it looks like a pretty back game in there. Chris, I'm not showing the game. No, my friend, I cannot show the game. Ball and play here with the Wings. Odyssey over to Jess Shepard. Oh, those Haller videos I seen it. Oh, Jess Shepard sheds Kiki Iriafen and scores a left-hand layup. It's 6-3. Yeah, they're making an emphasis on the travel calls. Amor down the lane, throws it out to Kiki. Kuwir gets a poke away, though, and Enrique's on the run. She gathers it, goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. So they going up and down so far. Wings forcing some turnovers. Ogunbowale to the line for free throws. No, what is happening right now? This thing is not doing what I wanted it to do. Ogunbowale rattles in the first free throw. Washington is very turnover prone. Free throw is up, and she knocks it down. It's 8-3. 8-3 here. Dallas is 3 for 6 from the field. You got Washington 1 for 4. Georgia Amor finds Sonia, top of the key, guarded tightly by Paige Bueckers. Comes off the screen going right. Finds Iriafen on the roll. She fumbles it. Finds a cutting Kassan Prosper. She goes up, throws up a wild hook shot, and it's off. Jess Shepard with the rebound. Paige off the screen. They poke the ball away, and she tries to let it go, but Sonia dives on it and gets it. And that might be a backcourt violation, and it is. Sonia Citron, she got the steal, but throws it back across the court. Throws it back across the half court line, and turns it right back over. Ball and play here with the Wings. Got Azzi Sims guarded tightly by Amor. Looking for Enrique. Finds Enrique off that curl. She goes over to Jess Shepard, left side of the court. Jess Shepard guarded by Kiki. She goes in the post, tries to spin past her. Can't get it. Out to Kuwir, over to Paige. With 2 on the clock, Paige steps in. Midi is too strong. Jess Shepard chases down the offensive rebound. With Dallas with a second chance here. Odyssey attacks left. Gets around Amor. Good help defense. Tries to get it to a Kuwir, and it's a steal. Sonia Citron with the ball. Washington in a bit of a drought here. Over to Kiki. She scored the only points of the game. That 3-pointer from the corner. As Prosper back to Kiki. Kiki at the foul line. Drops it down to Iriafen. Goes up. Hook shot. Too short. And it's a rebound to Dallas. Over to Kuwir. Kuwir on the handoff to Paige. Over to Jess Shepard. Left side to Odyssey. Odyssey drives left. Finds Jess Shepard. Middle of the floor. Foul line jumper. In and out. I keep saying Iriafen. Austin with the rebound. Shakira crosses half court at the foul line. Handoff to Amor. Throws up the floater. Oh, it was a fake floater. It was a pass to Austin. Attacks Shepard and finally gets on the board and stops the drought. 8-5. Ball and play here with Paige Bueckers. Handoff to Enrique. Enrique, middle of the floor here. Pulls up for the jumper over Sonia. Off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound between Kiki and Shakira. Iriafen secures it, though. Georgia Amor stops. Transition 3, and it's short and out of bounds. Wow. First timeout of the game. They moving up and down. They are moving up and down. Laura, I do not show the game. I cannot show the game. They will get me out of here. I cannot show the game. I should put a comment up. Play by play only. I'll pin this comment so everyone can see. We're in a commercial right now. We are in commercial right now. Struggling from the field are the Mystics. You got Kiki Iriafen with 3, Shakira with 2. For the wings, you got Enrique with 4, 2 for Paige Bueckers, and 2 for Jess Shepard. What's Matt's talking about? If Dallas doesn't win their 3rd straight home game, call the Feds. What's going on, Terry? Salute, salute. Thanks for your comment. Glad you could find the stream. We are at a timeout right now. It's 8-5 Dallas, the home team, against the road team Mystics. Salute to everyone. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for more watch-alongs. I'm trying to get as many as I can in while I have the time. I'm away this weekend. I might try to get one in this weekend while I'm away. It won't have the same setup, but if that's something you guys like, I will try and get one in on the weekend. Tomorrow is Toronto and Phoenix. Yeah, Sierra, I want to roll right now. I've streamed every day. Well, I missed last Friday, but I streamed like 2-3 days before that. And I streamed Sunday, I streamed today, I streamed tomorrow. I may even stream Wednesday. But we shall see. When's the next Fever game I'm streaming? I think they play tomorrow. Oh no, they play Wednesday. So it'll probably be Wednesday. Let me see what time they stream. I hope it's not super early. They play at 7. That's gonna be a tough one. It will possibly be that one, but if not, it won't be for a while. I'm looking at the Fever schedule right now. It depends on what time I get home on Wednesday. If I can get home in time to do Portland, Indiana, I'll do it. If not, we'll be doing Dallas and Chicago. And then on Thursday, I'm going to the Liberty game, so we won't be on stream Thursday. All right, enough about me. Let's get back to the game. Ball is finally back in play. It's 8-5, approaching 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ball over to Paige Bueckers. Finds Azzi Fudd, who's checked into the game. Azzi steps in, takes the midi. First touch, first basket. Azzi Fudd is on the board. Loud applause there for the #1 overall pick. Who's this? Allie Wilson gets it over to Kassan Prosper. Over to Lauren Betts, who takes the foul line jump shot. It swirls all the way around and out. They had a whole line change here. Dugalich is in the game as well. As Awak Kawir goes down the lane, blocking foul. Awak with the finish, and she'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Awak Kawir cuts right down the floor, makes herself available, blocking foul by Cody McMahon. And Awak will go to the line for the 3-point play. Awak Kawir was their 2022. I think she was like the 2nd or 3rd overall pick in that draft out of Finland. She took a year or 2 out of the W, and now she's back with her team. Maddie Segrist, who was on a heater in the last game before they took her out, she's checked into the game. Rory Harmon, the Texas graduate, she's back in the state. She's checked in as well as Kawir knocks down the free throw. Ball in play here with Washington. Scores 13-5. Ball over to Cody. Cody McMahon. McMahon Looking for Lauren Betts. They get it to Lauren. Lauren out to Wilson. Over to Cody. Over to Rory. Rory, right baseline drive. Bad pass stolen by the wings. Arike with the ball. Arike finds Azzi. Pump fakes. Drives in. Throws it out to Arike. Wide open. Left corner three. Cash. And a timeout here by Sydney Johnson. Dallas turning defense to offense. And they're running the Mystics out of the gym here. 16-5 is the score. Empire, any updates on Rakia's injury? Nah, they haven't. They said she was getting the MRI today, but it did not look good. Did not look good. Mystics, if they don't wake up, they could get run out the gym here. So they gotta fix up. They need to fix up here. Good timeout by Sydney Johnson, try and get his team relaxed and under control, because they do not look settled right now. Where is this thing? Is this the right one? Hold on, y'all. Oh, that one's there. That's what's throwing me off. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Oh, let's move this here. There we go. Let me see if this is the right one. All right, ball and play here, back with the Mystics. They've back from timeout. 16-5 is the score. Let's see if they can put the ball in the basket, which is the name of the game. Oh, they try to get it down to Lauren. It's a turnover. Wakuir pokes it away. Paige Bueckers with the ball. 6 turnovers already by the Mystics. Paige attacks Wilson. Finds Maddie Segrist. Foul line jump shot and misses. Dugalich with the rebound. Gets it over to Rory Harmon. Harmon over to Cody McMahon. McMahon with the ball. Goes cross court to Wilson. Wilson goes cross guard to Rory. Defense is on a string here for Dallas. Rory attacks AZ. Goes up and draws the foul on AZ Fudd. So Rory Harmon, the shortest player on the court right now, will go to the line for free throws. Okay. Let's turn this delay on a little bit. Experimenting with the delay. I don't want the score to be too far ahead of us. So we'll give that a shot. As Rory Harmon knocks down the first free throw. Isaiah James and Odyssey Sims check into the game for the Wings. Talking about Chelsea and Spurs fans in the chat. Tomorrow, 3:15, that game is on NBC SN. As she knocks down the second free throw, they just put the ad up. 16-7 is the score. 16-7. Odyssey Sims over to Isaiah James. Left side of the court. Isaiah steps in, takes the midi way off, and Lauren Betts with the rebound. Gets it over to McMahon. McMahon with a head of steam. Blows by Isaiah James. They call an offensive foul on the forearm push off by Cody McMahon. That's 7 turnovers now. And now another line change of substitutions. They bring in Shakira Austin, Kassan Prosper. Washington averages the most turnovers per game in the league, 17.3 turnovers per game. So they got Amor, Kiki, Shakira, Sonia, and Prosper back in the game for the Mystics. Wakuir is wide open. She doesn't take the 3. Looking for help here. Gets it to Sims. 8 on the shot clock. Sims drives left. Sims gets into the paint. Passes out to Segrist. Segrist wide open right wing 3. And Maddie Segrist cashes out from 3. 19-7 is the score. Ball in play here with Georgia Amor. Amor over to Sonia. Sonia's been quiet so far. Crosses over on AZ. Bad pass and stolen by Isaiah James. Over to Sims. It's a 4-on-1. Gets it to AZ. She fumbles it. Has to dribble back out to the perimeter. Over to Isaiah James. Left side to Maddie Segrist. Segrist drives in. Throws it out to James. James for three. And she misses. Citron with the rebound. All right, now it's not refreshing at all. And Citron just shoots an air ball. My goodness. Let me see. My experiment is here. Oh, Leah Rug actually getting some minutes today. Washington struggling. 7 points in the first quarter, excuse me. Under a minute to go here. Odyssey Sims blows by Amor, but slows it back down. Playing for the screen here. Gets it over to Lee. Lee, no hesitation for three. Holds the follow through. It falls in and out. Amor, cross court over to Sonia. Sonia down to Shakira, excuse me. Shakira in and out dribble. Attacks Yeru. Up, under. Looked like she traveled out to Prosper. Over to Amor. With 8 on the shot clock. Amor gets the screen from Kiki. She gets into the paint. Finds Austin on the baseline. Throws up the floater and gets fouled. Wow. So Shakira Austin will go to the line for free throws. Chemo says Mystics looks like a wounded beast. Yeah. All that young and turntness doesn't look like it's paying off right now. First free throw is up and good. Shakira knocks it down. Second one is up and good. Shakira knocks down both free throws. And we're at 25 seconds to go. About a second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball over with Odyssey. Odyssey saying something to the ref. Odyssey dribbles right. Throws it out to Maddie Segrist. Segrist hands it off to AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd back to Segrist. Segrist guarded by Kiki. Has to throw it up. Hits the rim. Fight for the rebound. And that's how the quarter ends. So mercifully for the Washington Mystics, the quarter ends 19-9 is the score. Wings over the Mystics. Mad's at the game to watch Dallas, but she defensive about her Mystics. Make it make sense. Nah, let me leave you alone. Wings leading by 10. Yeah, Segrist, yeah, she definitely had a really good start to the game last time out, but then she didn't really get any minutes in that second half. Segrist, she played AU in the past Sierra. She played in Unrivaled this offseason. But she was like MVP of AU last season, or like the top points getter in AU. But then she moved to Unrivaled this offseason. We're in the end of the first quarter here. Let me show you guys some stuff. I'm over here just rambling. Let me show y'all the box score while we have some a chance right now. Let me pull this game up. It's not much to show, to be completely honest with you. This is not much to show. Come on, y'all. Refresh. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's what I need to show you guys. Box score. There we go. Score is 19-9 at the end of the first quarter. In terms of scoring, Kiki scored 3 points. She has 3 rebounds. Shakira with 4 points. You got Citron with a donut. Cody and Georgia all with donuts there. The bench, you got 2 points from Rory Harmon from the foul line, and that's it. They're 2 for 10 from the field for 20%, 1 for 4 from 3. And they have 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Not a recipe for success. For the Wings, Jess Shepard with 2 points, 7 for Agumbawale, 2 for Paige. Alana Smith dealing with foul trouble as usual. Maddie Segrist with 3 points. You got 3 for Kawir. 2 for Azzi Fudd on her first attempt. 7 for 18 from the field, 39%, 50% from 3 on 2 of 4 shooting, and they have 2 turnovers as a team. Who did Maddie play for? Maddie played for. It's not Rose. What's the other team? The team that has Alyssa Thomas on it. I think that's the team she played for, Sierra. We're back for the second quarter here. And they're talking to Kiki Iriafen. 9 points in the first quarter. Their fewest since the fewest this season, I should say. Ball and play here with Dallas. Isaiah James downhill, double clutches, can't get it. Shakira with the rebound. Shakira going coast to coast here. Goes behind the back. In and out dribble, spins into the lane, off the glass, and scores. She likes that move. She likes that little right to left crossover to spin back right and go off glass. She's up to 6 points here, 19-11. Let me see if I... Segrist out to Sims. Sims loads up for a 3, and it's short. Kiki with another rebound. Over to Georgia Amor. Amor crosses half court. Amor with the ball. Amor into the lane. Finds Prosper. Prosper guarded by Isaiah James. That should be Fudd. She attacks her, gets into the lane. Reverse layup is good. So 2 back-to-back buckets here for the Mystics, and they were within 6. Ball over to Segrist. Segrist finds Fudd. Fudd pump fakes for 3. Guarded by Amor. Gets into the lane. Out to Segrist. Loads up for another 3. And she cashes out from 3. Maddie Segrist, 2 threes already, up to 6 points. What's going on, Harrison? When Sabrina and Satu supposed to come back? They said they were scrimmaging today in practice. At least that's what the beat writers were saying. So hopefully it's soon. As Austin goes up and under, misses with the left-hand layup. Isaiah James on the push here. Isaiah James over to Segrist. Segrist drives into middle of the floor. Attacks Sonia. Spins. Oh, a nice little dream shake. Too strong on the layup. Fight for the rebound. That's a foul on Segrist on Austin. I don't think this thing is working the way it's supposed to. Where is it? Excuse me, ball and play here with Washington. They're down 9. Sonia Citron yet to score. And Citron tried to swing over and catches Paige on the bridge of her nose, and Paige is down. Yeah, catches her right on the nose as she tried to swing through. So they may review this. But it looks like Paige is getting up. Just a little, when you get hit in the nose, it makes your eyes water a little bit. All right, ball and play here with the Wings. Sonia Citron, as I mentioned, still yet to score. Enrique with the ball, snatch back over to Alana Smith for 3, and she cashes out from 3. Alana Smith for 3. She's been struggling so far with the Dallas Wings after a good season with the Minnesota Lynx. Amor fakes the pass, takes the jumper. Kiki gets the offensive rebound, though. And she goes up and then draws the foul. Alicia Clark checks into the game. She wanted a jump ball, but that might be another foul on Alana Smith. Kiki is just a beast down there. Kiki is just relentless down there. Yeah. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, Sonia's been quiet so far. Kiki at the line, off the back rim, misses the free throw. Second free throw is up. Kiki knocks in the second free throw. Ball in play here with the Wings. Alana Smith still on the court with 3 fouls. Ball over to Arike. Arike against the shorter Amor finds Alana Smith. She takes the jumper too strong. Alicia Clark with the rebound. Throws it out to Paige. Paige over to Arike. No hesitation. Left wing 3 is off. Kiki another rebound. What she got now? 6 rebounds already for Kiki Iriafen. Sonia over to Amor. Amor almost travels. Keeps the dribble alive though. She goes over to Prosper, trying to get it down to Austin. Austin back out to Prosper. Prosper for 3, and she rattles it in. The Notre Dame product knocks in the left wing 3, and it's an 8-point game, 25-17. Kiki gonna be league MVP one day. That's a big prediction. Alana Smith pump fakes to 3, tries to drive into the lane, and then turns the ball over. What the heck? And then she smacks herself in the head. Like, what am I doing? Amor with the ball. Amor gets downhill. Oh, crosses over. Finds Kiki at the foul line. Drops it off to Austin. Austin goes up against Clark and scores. Timeout, Jose Fernandez. 6-0 run here by the Mystics, and they're within 6. 25-19. 25-19. As we go into a commercial break here. All right. Salute to everyone hanging out on the stream tonight. Salute to everyone hanging out on the stream. Appreciate you guys. Tapped in. This is the first of 2 games tonight in the W. Next game will be between the Portland Fire and the Connecticut Sun. I will not be on stream for that game because I don't know. Pam, what's going on? Lauren Bess is a great player. Can't believe she's on the bench so much. I mean, she got some minutes already. Lauren Bess she played 2 minutes. But then the Wings went on a run when her and that whole squad was in, so they subbed everybody out. Kira, if you know, you know. The Washington Monuments. What's up, Kyle? So Aaron says, is Sonia being smothered? Yeah, I mean they got the clamps on her right now, so she's gonna have to figure something out. She's gonna have to figure it out. Turn my delay up a little bit here. Yeah, 10 seconds should be fine. There we go. Yeah, the Mystics, I mean, they said they lead the league in turnovers, and they already have 9, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter here. So they got, as a young team, as expected, there's things to work on. But they're learning on the job. Team with no expectations. Just go out there and hoop and try and get better every day. Leading scorer for the game is Shakira Austin with 8 points for the Mystics, 7 for Arike Gumbawale for the Wings. They playing that interview from Coach Fernandez when he was like, there's selfishness in this locker room. and we got to look in the mirror and be accountable. So a lot of people took not offense, but people were like up in arms about it, saying he threw his players under the bus. But we'll see. Ball in play here with the Wings. Let's see if they can end this 6-0 run by the Mystics. Citron guarding Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers drives right. Lauren Betts is in the game. They throw it out to Alicia Clark. Almost a turnover. Out to Atlanta. Finds Enrique. Enrique lobs it up to Atlanta. Atlanta in the paint. Goes over to Alicia Clark for the wing three. And Alicia Clark knocks down the three. And it's 28-19. Ball in play here with Citron. Citron out to Dugalich. Dugalich down to Lauren Betts. UCLA to UCLA. She turns, fades, glass. Might have got away with a three in the key. She was camped down there a bit, but Lauren Betts is on the board. See, we already got conflicting things here. In my opinion, should have said that in the locker room. And then Hud says, sometimes your players belong under the bus. I know what you mean. Jess Shepard scores a basket here, and it's 30-21. Ball over to Sonia. Sonia downhill, right hand scoop, and finally Sonia Citron gets on the board. Let me see if I can delay this even more. Try to time this delay out. Oh, whoop. See, a miss there by Dallas. Ball in play here with Allie Wilson of the Mystics. She drives right. Nowhere to go. Finds Dugalich. Right side of the floor. She jab steps, dribbles left. Looking for somebody. Gets the ball poked away by Smith. But Citron dives on the floor and gets a jump ball out of it. So who do they give the jump ball to? Is it Smith or Bueckers that won that jump? Matt said, I finally agree with Kima. You know Onion Ware? Yeah, I did see Onion Ware coaching that UCLA squad in college, and now she's their teammate, coaching them as well as she recovers from her injury. So jump over between Sonia and Alana Smith. Alana Smith barely wins that jump ball. I don't even know if she really won it. Paige Bueckers with the ball. Spins off. Gets cut off. Over to Azzi Fudd in the corner. She dribbles out. Back to Paige in the right corner. 13 on the clock. Paige finds a rolling Alana Smith and Dugalich with the block. And then she tried to smack it off of her. But it stays with the Wings. Dugalich with the block. Alana Smith tried to double clutch. Ball out to Azzi Fudd when they came back from the replay. She misses. Rebound to Lauren Betts. Wilson with the ball. Goes cross court to McMahon. McMahon traveled. I saw it. I saw it. Ball in play here with Dallas. Azzi Fudd with the ball. Azzi Fudd drives left. Dribbles back out to Enrique. That should be they call a foul by McMahon. And Alana Smith is holding her right knee as she gets helped up. So it is Dallas ball here, excuse me. That was third foul on Cody McMahon, a moving screen by Alana Smith. That's her fourth. Alana Smith with 4 fouls. I hope nobody put no money on her. So Lee Yaru will check in for Alana Smith. She probably won't play the rest of the second. Yeah, Empire, that is a common travel. That shuffling of the feet. As Sonia Citron gets downhill and lays it in with the left. It looked like Sonia's starting to wake up here in the second quarter. Her 4th point of the game. It's a 5-point game here, 30-25. Enrique comes off a nice little stagger screen, gets it over to Paige for 3, and it's Lee Yarou with the offensive rebound. Lee tries to attack Betts, settles under, goes up, gets blocked, gets the rebound, misses, gets the offensive rebound again, and then gets fouled there by Sonia Citron. Lee Yarou relentless there on the boards against the taller Betts. She got blocked, got her rebound, got blocked, missed the layup, got her rebound. That one should have been a travel. I don't think that hit anything. Lee Yarou, first free throw, in and out. That's 3 fouls on Sonia Citron. So some key players for both teams dealing with foul troubles. Pam says Dugalich knows how to get the ball to Betts. Yeah, it's a learning process. They played in college. They played at college together, so she's had the reps with her. So that makes sense. Yeah, Lee, when she threw the ball up, it didn't hit the rim, and she caught it on the other side. As Lee Yarou hits the second free throw, scores 31-25. Ball over to Georgia. Georgia with the ball. Georgia in and out dribble. Goes up. Oh, and can't get it to go. Rebound to Paige Bueckers. Over to Agumbawale. Agumbawale over to Lee. Back to Enrique. Enrique steps back. Baseline jumper. Short. Fight for the rebound. Tipped out. Azzi Fudd gets it over to Maddie Siegrist. Siegrist out to Paige. Paige, no hesitation. 3. And she buries it. Paige Bueckers knocks down the 3. It's back to a 9-point game. Nah, Mads is going to be on the tricycle. On the unicycle. Throwing the bowls on top of her head or whatever. Oh, Georgia just carried. They don't call it. Ball over to Prosper. Prosper with 7 on the shot clock. Prosper over to Shakira. Shakira drives at Lee, goes up, and lays it in. Tough move there by Shakira Austin. 34-27. Paige crosses half court. Gets the screen from Siegrist. Comes back to the right. Now comes back left. Hezzy move out to Siegrist. Loads up for a 3. Doesn't take it. Spins into the lane. Step back. Over to Azzi Fudd in the left corner. She steps in for the midi. And she buries it. One of the quickest guns in the league. It's up and out before you can even blink. Georgia Amore with the ball. Georgia gets downhill. Throws it over to Austin. Austin, foul line jump shot. She doesn't even jump. And Kiki on the boards again and gets fouled. And it's against Maddie Siegrist this time. 9-point game here. Wings on top, 36-27. Let's take a look. The offenses have picked up here. There we go. Offenses have picked up in this second quarter. After a 19-9 quarter by Dallas, it's now Washington leading the quarter with an 18-17 quarter. You got Kiki Iriafen, 4 points, 6 rebounds. I think that's wrong. I think she just got a rebound, unless they didn't count it because she got fouled. Guess not. 10 points for Shakira Austin. You have 4 for Sonia Citron, none for McMahon and Amore. 2 for Lauren Betts, 2 for Rory Harmon, 5 for Kassan Prosper. They've upped their field goal percentage. They're at 45% from the field, 40% from 3. For Dallas, you got Jess Shepard with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Alana Smith, the foul machine, 3 points, 4 fouls in the first half. Odyssey Sims yet to score. You have 7 for Enrique Agumbawale and 5 for Paige Bueckers. Off the bench, Alicia Clark with 3, Maddie Siegrist with 6, Awak Kawir with 3, Lee Yarou with 1 on the made free throw. You got Azzi Fudd with 4. Isaiah James yet to score. They're shooting 36% from the field, 46 from 3 though. and they have 6 steals and only 4 turnovers. So that's where the advantage has been taking place. You seen that, Hutch? Amor be carrying. I know she's short, but she been carrying. And I don't mean carrying the team. I mean carrying the basketball. Salute to everyone hanging out on the stream tonight. Between these two teams trying to going in different directions. Dallas loaded up on some veterans, and Washington loaded up on the youth movement. They're showing all the defensive highlights for the Dallas Wings in this first half so far and how it's generating to their offense. 15 points off of the 11 Mystics turnovers. The Wings have given up only 4 points off of their 5 turnovers. Ball back in play here with the Mystics. They try to get to Allie Wilson. It's a turnover. We just talked about turnovers, and they turn it right over. Enrique with a head of steam. Hands it off to AZ. AZ Fudd. Gets it over to Enrique, right side, over to Seagrass. Gets poked away by Kiki. It stays with Dallas. 12 on the shot clock. 12 turnovers in the first half, and they average 17. Something got to give, man. Ball out to AZ. Pump fakes, drives, takes another midi, and it's short this time. Rebound to Shakira. Shakira over to Georgia. Georgia spins off. Gets across half court. Amor off the screen. Hook pass over to Wilson. Wilson down to Austin. Austin attacks Kawir. Fumbles it a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble. Nowhere to go. Gives it 3 on the shot clock, and she turns it over. Maddie Seagrass over to Kawir. Kawir back to Seagrass. The two bigs running the fast break, and Seagrass finishes with the layup. 30 seconds to go here. Got Georgia Amor with the ball. Down over to Wilson. Wilson for 3 and gets fouled on the 3-point attempt by Paige Bueckers. Silly foul. And she's saying that's not a foul. Kawir and Seagrass is showing the replay of that. As Wilson will go, Alex Wilson will go to the line for 3 free throws. First free throw is up. She cashes out. Second free throw is up and good. And the third free throw. Oh, she misses the third. Rebound to AZ Fudd. Gets it over to Paige. The shot clock is off. Paige crosses half court. Paige dancing with the ball here. Guarded by Wilson. Right side of the court here by half court. She comes middle. Now guarded by Amor. Gets it over to Maddie Seagrass. Pump fakes for 3. Steps back for a 3 now. Off the rim. Fight for the rebound. And that's how the first half ends. At the end of the first half, Dallas 38, Washington 29. So Washington still ends up leading that quarter 20-19, but that first quarter sort of did them in. They only scored 9 points in that quarter. 13 first half turnovers for the Washington Mystics. Wow. I mean, it's either is it good Dallas defense, or is it a Washington terrible offense? Y'all let me know what it sounds like. All right, we're going to take a look at the box score and the team stats during this halftime break. There we go. Let's take a look. 29-38 Washington losing to the Dallas Wings. How tall is that announcer? He's pretty tall. He got to be 6 feet plus. Jose might be just a short man, but he's a giant. It's like when in the NBA when the reporters be trying to interview Wemby and they gotta point the mic all the way up. All right, let's take a look at the box score. Kiki Iriafen 4 points, but does have 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Shakira Austin leading the way for the Mystics with 10 points, 3 rebounds. You got Sonia Citron struggling in this game, only 4 points, and she has 4 turnovers. Gonna have to have an extremely better second half for them to have a chance here. Cody McMahon, no points, 3 turnovers, and 3 fouls. Citron has 3 fouls as well, so it's gonna be tough for her. Georgia Amore, no points. She's not doing nothing out there. She's just getting some cardio out there, just running around. Dugalich, no points. Did have that block on Alana Smith. Lauren Betts with 2 points. Rory Harmon with 2 points. 5 points for Kassan Prosper. And Alex Wilson with 2 points. Lucy Olsen yet to check in the game. Excuse me. For Dallas, you got Jess Shepard with 4 points. Alana Smith with 4 fouls. She has more fouls than points. She has 3 points, 4 fouls. Odyssey Sims yet to score. 7 for Agumbawale, 5 for Paige Bueckers. Off the bench, Alicia Clark with 3, 8 for Maddie Seegers, 3 for Awakuwere, 1 for Leah Rue, and 4 for Azzi Fudd. No points for Isaiah James. Hunt said Dallas is playing good defense, but the Mystics are not handling the ball well. That is correct. And Mads, you're absolutely right. 2 things can be true. They definitely can. Salute to everyone hanging out on the stream. We're going to take a look at the next game that's coming up. It's at 10 p.m. A game between the 0-4 Connecticut Sun, the last winless team in the W, and the 1-2 Portland Fire. Of course, they got the win by beating my New York Liberty last week. I'm watching on NBC. I'm watching on Peacock, so they're not showing the halftime show, Kyle. I wish I could see it. Mads is going to be our representative unless you went out to the concourse to get a strong drink and some hot dogs or something. Because they got us back in the studio. For those of the betting persuasion, Connecticut are underdogs in this game. The Portland Fire are 3.5 point favorites. Excuse me. Over under on the score is 174.5. And you can see their leading scores here. Anissa Morrow averaging 14.5 points. She's leading the team in the rebounding as well, 10.5 rebounds. Sanaya Rivers leading in assists. For the Fire, Bridget Carlton averaging 16.7 points. Geisel Suter with 5.7 rebounds. And Bridget Carlton leading with 2 assists. This is the injury report for them. Olivia Nelson-Adota, Brittany Griner is game time decision. Layla Lacan still overseas. Carly Samuelson is out for the Fire. Kamaya Smalls and Carla Late are both game time decisions. I'm looking at their recent games. As you can see, the Sun, even going back to preseason, and they've just been losers to put it nicely. Mad salute for the Jewels. Appreciate you. For the Fire, they got that 1 win against the Liberty, but they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. I said I'm having myself a nice after dinner glass of suds up. I respect it, my friend. Where they need Lacan to come back. I have to check to see if her team over in France, if they ended up losing that game on Sunday. I need to take a look. Hold on. Oh, see here, I just salute for the what was that, the Venmo? Appreciate you. Let me take a look. I need to see what's up with Layla Lacan. That's one of my clients. I like her game. I wish the Liberty could have got her, but we could not in the draft. Layla Lacan. Let me see what they saying. Did they win? Let me see. Oh, so they did win. So Layla Lacan, she ended up winning Finals MVP for her team over in France. She finished with 19 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, and she should be back on her way to Connecticut. Going from winning MVP to coming to a winless team, that's tough. But Layla is one of my clients. I have a lot of French clients now that I'm looking at it. Carla, Layla. I have a few American clients, and Veronica Burton. That's one of my clients. Clients is basically people that I like. that I don't have any personal relationships or business relationships with these people. We're still at halftime here. Still at halftime. Let's look at the upcoming schedule. Got some good games coming up this week. If it would let me zoom in. Here we go. Pauline slowly, sneakily becoming a client. Kyle. I didn't know nothing about her before, but I might have to add her to the list. Something about the French. I don't know what it is. Something about the French. Tuesday we got Toronto and Phoenix tomorrow. We'll stream that game on Wednesday. We have a couple matchups on USA Network. Portland and Indiana, Dallas and Chicago, and then you have Connecticut and Seattle on League Pass. Thursday, Golden State at New York. I feel like New York hasn't played in so long. I miss my Liberty. Toronto and Minnesota, and then LA and Phoenix at 10 p.m. on Prime. Friday, we have Dallas and Atlanta, Golden State and Indiana, and then you have Connecticut and Seattle. And then on Saturday, you have Minnesota at Chicago, Portland at Toronto, and then close off the night with Los Angeles at Las Vegas. That game's on CBS. So we have our first CBS games of the season on Saturday for those who want to watch it live. Minnesota and Chicago are on CBS and Paramount Plus, if you have access to Paramount Plus, which I do. And LA and Vegas. Funny. I'm glad my subscriptions are actually becoming multi-use, because I got Peacock for the Premier League. I got Paramount for the Champions League and Europa League and all that, and now I can use it in the summer for the WNBA. Sunday we have a couple more matchups. Memorial Day weekend, Phoenix and Atlanta at 3 p.m. Then Dallas at New York at 3:30. I think Mom is going to that game because I won't be in town. And then you have Washington and Seattle at 6 p.m. Look at those prices on Friday night. Let me scroll back up. Oh, for Dallas and Atlanta, $191 compared to $14 and $11. Big difference, right? Big difference. What up, Zay? I feel like part of the reason Kiki and Kira lack on-court chemistry is because Kira has tunnel vision and Loki a ball. And like ball on what pass? Kiki a ball hog. I'm guessing you're trying to say ball hog, and won't pass Kiki the ball even when she has mismatches on her. I mean, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Tudo, what's going on? Salute. What would be the bigger surprise this season? Dallas wins 25 games or Washington wins 22 games? That's the question on the Peacock broadcast. Oh shoot, I forgot I'm on this window right quick. I need to end this. I don't think I ended this poll. Let me see if y'all switched up. I would be surprised if Mystics don't win 24 games. Jason, wow. That's interesting. All right, so second half about to come up. They go into one last time commercial break before we come back up. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jason on the screen so I can come back to this. Be like, no, I ain't say that. Yes, you did. On May 18th, 9:12 p.m. Eastern. You said it. Those prices are real, chemo. I didn't even click on the link, but that's interesting. Let me see. I'm gonna click on it. And that game is at Indiana. Interesting. That game is on Vivid Seats. I just clicked on the link. Let me see. Yeah, if you're sitting all the way up next to Jesus Christ, yeah, you can get in. You can get in the door for $21. Fees included. Listen, if you want to be in the building, I don't blame you. I'll pay $22. There's probably something cheaper in there. I just didn't look hard enough. All right, y'all. We waiting for this game to start back up. I say this every stream. I miss Unrivaled for the what you call it. I miss Unrivaled for the short half times. Cost you $600 to drive there. You're right. I might be able to get a cheap flight to Indiana. Let me see what my Google Flights is hitting for right now. I ain't actually going, but if one would want to do that from at least my neck of the woods, New York to Indiana. What's that game? That game's on Friday. Let's see what they hitting for. Oh no, it costs Friday and you come back Oh no, you gotta pay for a hotel. That's brutal. Let's see. You can get a nice. Oh no, that's a $280 flight. No, that you won't even get there in time for the game. Nope. Cost you $300 to get there in time for the game. All right, broadcast finally coming back. I'm done rambling, y'all. I'm done rambling. Waiting for this. We were waiting for halftime to be over. Oh, I was like, hold on. They just playing the NBA highlight on the broadcast, but they were trying to compare Paige Bueckers' movements to Paige Bueckers mentioned how she wants to move similar to how Steph Curry moves in the Warriors offense. So they were showing a comparison. I was like, I looked up and I seen Steph Curry and the Warriors. I was confused. Right? Stay hydrated, y'all. All right. They're talking about keys to the second half here. So we need them to like fix up here and get this game back started. The longest halftime ever. All right. So third quarter about to get kicked off. Dallas up 38-29. Jeez, can we get this game back started? My goodness. People got things to do. Ball and play here with the Wings, finally. Over to Jess Shepard, who put too much spin on it, and rolls off. Ball over to Amore. Finds Shakira Austin. Austin over to Cody McMahon. Picks up her dribble. Back to Shakira. Shakira dribbles across. Almost carried. Georgia Amore picks up the loose ball. 7 on the clock. Oh, crossover on Odyssey. Pulls up for 3. And Amore knocks down the 3. Georgia Amore, right to left crossover. Left Odyssey Sims wide open for 3. She cashes out. 38-32. Enrique with the ball. Enrique over to Paige. Paige dribbles in, stops, 10-footer is up, and good. Ball in play with Amore. Amore with the ball. Spins off Odyssey Sim. Steps back, finds Kiki in the post against Kawir, goes up. Too strong on the layup. And Jess Shepard on the push. Gets it over to Enrique. Enrique goes up and lays it in with the right hand. Enrique Ogumbawale makes it a 10-point game. Georgia Amore with the ball. Enrique up to 9 points here. Georgia dribbles left. Looking for Sonia coming off the curl. Gets it over to Sonia Citron. Citron playing with 3 fouls. Citron stops. Cross court over to Amore. Saves it inbound. 2. 1 on the clock. She has to get it up. She gets it off at the buzzer. And Shakira Austin with the hook shot. Barely got that one off. 12 points for Shakira. 34-42 is the score. And that's a moving screen by Odyssey Sims. Yep. They've been very adamant calling that all season. 6 turnover of the game for the Wings. I gotta respect it. They've been very adamant in calling that. Ball in play here with Amore. 34-42. Georgia gets into the paint. Spins off. Pump fakes. Nowhere to go. Finds Kiki on the right wing. Kiki drives. Goes up. Blocked by Kawir. And Jess Shepard with the rebound. Over to Sims. Cross court pass to Paige. Paige. Stops. One leg fall away. Short. Jess Shepard with the offensive rebound. Finds Odyssey Sims. Shot clock at 10. Shepard over to Paige. Paige gets cut off. Nowhere to go. Finds Kawir. Kawir has to put it up. And it's off. Kiki with the rebound. Outlet out to Sonia. So it's Sonia and Paige. She slows it down. Finds Austin. Austin out to Amore. Amore calls out the play. Stepping on the Wings logo at half court. Comes off the screen going left. Amore jump pass over to McMahon. McMahon spins off Enrique. Finds Kiki under the basket. What a luck. But Kiki smokes the layup. Gets the offensive rebound. And draws the foul. Kiki's stole the play there, but made up for it getting the offensive rebound. And she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. So Washington's first 3 games have been really close. It's been between 3 and 5 point wins and losses. They've already beaten Indiana and Toronto. They just lost to the Liberty. So Kiki Iriafen at the line. Looking to shoot these free throws here. And she knocks down the second. Ball in play here with the Wings. Yeah, she blew that. Sims over to Enrique, wide open for 3, and she cashes out. Enrique Ogumbawale knocks down the 3. It's 45-36. Georgia Amore wide open for 3, and they call a moving screen on Kiki. It was a late whistle, but a moving screen. That's the first foul of the night on Kiki, so not too bad. Lucy Olsen has checked into the game, guarding Odyssey Sims. Full court pressure here by Lucy Olsen. Offensive foul on Odyssey Sims. She tried to fend off and basically like smacked Lucy Olsen in the face. You could sort of see that coming. They were playing each other. She was playing her really tight on defense before the ball was even inbounded. Azzi Fudd checks back into the game. You got Lucy Olsen at the controls now. Lucy Olsen gets downhill, goes up, gets bumped, and will go to the line for free throws. Fonzo says Sonia selling. Yeah, she not playing well tonight offensively. She is not playing well, my friend. So Lucy Olsen at the line. First free throw is up. She knocks it down. Second free throw is up and knocks it down. So 45-38 is the score. 6.5 to go. Washington has been to the line 13 times. They've made 11 of them. Paige with the ball over to AZ. She tried to get it down to Jess Shepard. It gets deflected right back to her. She gets it and puts it in. AZ Fudd, almost a turnover. It turns into 2 more points. She's feasting in the mid-range area this game. Kiki on the attack goes up, and she makes the difficult layup. She's been smoking easy ones, but makes the difficult one. Grabs it off her kneecaps and lays it in. She's up to 8 points. Oh, yeah, too, though. Jackie Young was building a brick house out there. Lucy Olsen almost gets the steal. Jess Shepard with the ball. Finds Kuwait under the basket, wide open. Miscommunication there, and Kuwait lays it in. 40-49. Lucy Olsen with the ball. Olsen dribbles left. Gets it over to Kiki. Right side to McMahon. McMahon with the ball. She loads up for a 3. Short. Kuwait with the rebound. Iriafen with the ball, quickly up the court. Dancing with it. Crosses over, attacks McMahon, gets under the basket, double clutches, can't get it to go. As she wanted a foul, but they have an offensive rebound. Jess Shepard beasting on the boards here. AZ Fudd steps back, gets it to Paige. Paige guarded by Olsen. Oh, Paige gets right by her, throws up the floater, and misses. Rebound to McMahon, to ball with McMahon. McMahon gets downhill, stops, nowhere to go. Gets it to Austin. Austin, middle of the floor, double clutches, and she rolls the layup off the rim. Paige Bueckers pushing in transition over to Kuwait. Loads up for a 3. That's off. You can see it when it left her hand. It was right. And Kiki with her 10th rebound of the game. Remember, she's tied for the league lead in double-doubles already. All 3 games she's had a double-double. Olsen, corner to McMahon. McMahon finds Sonia. Ball was passed, and Sonia turns it over. Iriafen with a little push off there, but she draws the foul. Iriafen hit Shorty with the Heisman pose, and still was able to draw the foul. We have a timeout here on the floor. All right, so we go to commercial here. Score is 49-40. Both teams have scored 11 points each in the quarter. Man, waiting for one more Kiki assist. Fonzo said Sonia can't even get RA. Yeah. Sonia with 1 rebound and 1 assist. 4 points, 3 fouls. Not her best night. Not her best night. Tudo said a DraftKings ad. I mean, yeah. I mean, NBC is partners with DraftKings. That's their betting. Betting partner. So you'll never see another ad for another platform on their thing. Remember, I know y'all OG betters. Remember when they used to be PointsBet NBC, and then they changed to whatever they are to DraftKings, I guess. Salute to everyone hanging out on the stream. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Follow on the TikTok, on the Twitch. They're over here promoting mobile game ads. This Royal Kingdom. I don't remember the last time I played a game on my phone. Yeah, Washington, they can't get over the hump here. They keep going down by 9. So score is 49-40. Wings looking for their second win of the season. Oh, this game is close. They're doing a double box with the NBA game. The Spurs up 44-41 right now over the Oklahoma City Thunder. That game is also on Peacock. They're playing Justin Bieber in their arena, like old Justin too. Like baby Justin. And no pun intended, but they were playing baby. Enrique at the line. First free throw is up. She knocks it down. You wonder who would be Cat in the W? Second free throw is up, and she knocks it down. 51-40 is the score. Players on the floor. You got Sonia Citron, Dugalich, Lauren Betts, Prosper, and Olsen, excuse me. Kassan Prosper with the ball. Gets it over to Dugalich, over to Sonia. Sonia steps back, contested 3. Ooh, that was dirty. Right in Paige grill. She knocks down the 3. 51-40. 51-43, excuse me. Paige gets it over to AZ. AZ pump fakes, gets in. Off balance floater is good. That's what AZ's been feasting on. Coming off pin downs, getting to the midi and scoring. She's up to 8 points here. 53-43. Citron comes off the screen, goes behind the back, up top to Dugalich. Left side to Kassan Prosper. Prosper down to Betts. Betts. Baseline jumper, short. Rebound to Jess Shepard. Lauren Betts needs to be going towards the basket, not fading away. You're too tall for that. Paige Bueckers with the ball, guarded tightly by Olsen. Paige dancing behind the screen, and they call a foul there by Olsen. And Lucy Olsen will go to the bench. Georgia Amore checks back in. Aaron says Citron isn't getting going tonight. She's 2 for 4, not playing terrible. Enrique with the ball, guarded by Prosper, comes off the screen, goes right side to Paige with 4 on the clock, over to Shepard. Shepard attacks Dugalich, spins back, double clutches, gets fouled, and 1. Jess Shepard, not really known for her offensive moves, but with the shot clock expiring, she drove from the baseline to the middle of the floor, then spun back middle, drew the foul on the rookie Dugalich. Jess Shepard at the line for the 3-point play. And off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Dugalich with the rebound. Georgia Amore with the ball. Scores 55-43, approaching 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Amore over to McMahon. McMahon finds Prosper. Prosper, left corner 3, can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Paige gets it, though. Over to Seegers, who gets it to a Gumbawale. Gumbawale turns the Jets on, then slows it down. Ball over to Shepard. Shepard fakes the handoff, double clutches, and scores again. Jess Shepard, back-to-back buckets here. And it's the largest lead of the night for the Wings, 57-43. Ball over to Georgia Amor. Amor calls for Betts for the screen. Gets the screen from Lauren Betts. Georgia Amor drops it off to Betts. Betts goes up and she trickles it in. Strong hands there. They were stripping at it, but she saves it. Ball quickly up to Azzi Fudd. She crosses over, gets downhill. Layup is up and good. Azzi Fudd with her 10th point of the game. Oh, that should have been a foul. It is a foul. They almost got a steal, but they got the foul before. So Azzi Fudd probably having her best game of the season so far. She's up to 10 points. Her highest scoring game of the season so far. 10 points for Azzi Fudd. Her first double-digit game of the season. She won 3 points against Indiana, 8 points against Minnesota, and now 10 points tonight on 5 of 7 shooting. Yeah, Chemo. She definitely is Jess Shepard. Georgia Amor with the ball. Comes off the screen going right. Georgia probing. Stops, throws it out to Prosper. Down to Austin. Austin tries to get it to McMahon. Terrible pass. Stolen by the Wings. Enrique head of steam. Goes between a bunch of players and draws the foul. Enrique had tunnel vision there. One track mind. She was not passing that ball. She'll go to the line, though, for free throws. Free throw is up and good for Enrique Gumbawale. Scores 60-45. They show Azzi and Paige doing like pregame handshakes. And then Paige doing handshakes with all her teammates. As Enrique knocks down the second free throw. 61-45. What's up, Kaylee? Kaylee said this is your favorite lineup right now. Yeah, Paige, Azzi. Now Segrist is in with Jess Shepard and Agumbawale. Kiki out to Austin. Austin on the island with Shepard. Throws it out to McMahon. McMahon with 3 on the clock. McMahon has to make something happen. Out to Prosper. Doesn't recognize. She throws it up at the buzzer. It's a shot clock violation. The Dallas Wings defense just has them flustered right now. And the crowd gives them a standing ovation. Mads, I think I saw you. No, I'm joking. I didn't see you. Ball in play here with the Wings. The largest lead of the game. They get it to Azzi. Azzi wide open for the 2. She hesitated. And then Amor loses the ball. Oh, but they say it's Dallas ball. Whoa. And they're going to challenge. And they're going to review this. I mean, that looked like it was clearly off of Amor. I don't know what the ref saw there, but that looked clear as day to me. As we go to a timeout/challenge here on the court. All right, let's take a look here at the box score. Dallas is outscoring Washington 23-16 in this quarter. Azzi Fudd with her first double-digit performance of her career in the W. 10 points on 5 of 8 shooting. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Hasn't made a 3. She's 0 for 1 from 3, but she's doing a lot of her work in the mid-range. She's a plus 15 tonight, so when she's out there, they're doing pretty well. But they only have 2 players in double figures. It's 16 for Agumbawale and 10 for Azzi Fudd. But it hasn't really mattered. It's been balanced everywhere else. You got Paige with 7 points and 5 assists. You got Jess Shepard with 8 points, 11 rebounds. Alana Smith, we haven't seen her. She's been dealing with foul trouble. Odyssey Sims hasn't even scored. No, that is off of Georgia right there. I mean, there's like not even like I mean, I guess we have the benefit of replay, so I want to cheer, but I'm still salty Dallas lost their last game. Listen, y'all winning this game comfortably. Washington ain't coming back. I shouldn't say that. They could, but I doubt it. For Washington, it's the turnovers. They average 17 turnovers a game this season. They're up to 16, and we still have another quarter to play. So, they got to fix up some things here. They got to get those turnovers down. But it's a young team. Mistakes are expected, but you got to take care of the basketball because you're just giving up multiple second chance or points off turnovers and transition buckets. The challenge is successful as expected. They over here playing sexy and I know it. They didn't update the library yet? It's funny how all these old songs still are in these basketball arena rotations. But that's neither here nor there. It is Dallas ball under the basket. Ball in play here with the wings. Azzi over to Jess Shepard. Back to Azzi. Up top to Paige Bueckers. Down to Jess Shepard. And they call a foul on that entry pass on Cass Prosper. So they're in the bonus, I believe. Yep, so Jess Shepard at the line for free throws. She has a cut like right on her chin. I guess that's old. Just like looks pretty badass. Nah, it actually doesn't though. Look like she got in a fight and somebody scratched her chin. Jess Shepard looking for the double-double here. And she makes the second free throw. It's 10 points, 11 rebounds for Jess Shepard. A 12-2 run here by the Wings in the last 3 minutes. McMahon gets it over to Amor. Georgia Amor calls for the screen, going to her left. Amor drops it off to Kiki at the foul line. Kiki attacks Siegrist and draws the foul on Maddie Siegrist. So Kiki Iriafen going back to the line for free throws. But yeah, Siegrist. Yeah, that's definitely a foul, Maddie. Kiki knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw coming up here. Kiki Iriafen. Off the back rim, rebound Jess Shepard, adding to her rebound total. Shot clock is turned off. 15 seconds to go in the third. Dallas on top here. Paige just posting up Amor at half court, really. Size advantage. Paige gets it over to Jess. Back over to Paige. With 3 on the clock. Paige for 3! And she knocks it down. It's a 20-point lead here. Amor doesn't get it off in time, throws it up from half court. Wouldn't have counted anyway if it went in. And it's a 20-point lead here for the Dallas Wings. Paige Bueckers knocking down that wing 3 as time expired. Yikes. $20-point lead. Dallas outscores Washington 28-17 in that quarter. 28-17. Yeah, 15-3 run to end the third. It was like in the last 3.5 minutes there. Well, got no one to hold them, no one to fold them, as they say. For Washington, it's Shakira Austin still their leading scorer. No one else in double figures but her. She has 12 points, 4 rebounds, but she also has 4 turnovers. So, got Kiki with 9 points, 10 rebounds, a point away from her 4th straight double-double to start the season. Everybody else is in single digits here. Sonia Citron, not her best night. She hasn't taken a lot of shots. She has 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Does have 4 turnovers and 3 fouls, though. Con Landing says Dallas has a quick turnaround when they play at Chicago on Wednesday night. I mean, they'll probably it's not as quick. I thought you meant like they play tomorrow. They just gotta fly from Dallas to Chicago on the PJ. That ain't nothing. Tudor said Wings could be dangerous with their spacing. Yeah, I mean they gotta figure out Alana Smith and what they're doing with her because she just can't stay on the court. Just a foul magnet. Her and Cam Brink gotta be relatives or something. I don't know what's going on. Make sure I didn't spill no salsa on my shirt. Paige is out playing Citron. Yeah, Citron is struggling. Yeah, 16 points, 11 rebounds combined. They have 6 turnovers combined as well for Citron. For Paige is such a funny acronym, nickname. 20 points, 7 assists combined, only 1 turnover. Hemo says Atlanta Smith was a terrible signing and they shouldn't have re-signed Enrique. I think they were looking at Atlanta Smith being a co-depoy, co-defensive player of the year. She can shoot the 3, so that adds spacing. So they were the idea wasn't bad. It's just so far in execution it looks terrible. And then I mean I don't know. They couldn't let Enrique walk for free though. They had to get something for her if they were gonna. So they had to re-sign her and then trade her if that was the goal. All right, ball and play here with the Mystics. Sonia Citron on the court, as well as Austin, Iriafen, McMahon, and Amor. 5 on the clock. Good back cut. McMahon picks it up, throws it out to Amor, has to get it up at the buzzer, way off. And Shepard with the rebound. Shepard at the controls, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Paige. Paige finds Shepard on the short roll. Middle of the court here. Shepard spins back to her left, tries to body up Kiki, gets fouled there on the fall away jump shot. And Shepard picking on the young ones there, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Jess Shepard with 11 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers. First free throw is up. Cashes it in. Second free throw is up. And she knocks it in as well. Ball and play here with the Mystics. They're down 22 points here in the fourth quarter. Ball over to Amor. Georgia spins away from AZ, but AZ sticks with her though. Looking for Sonia. Sonia with the ball. Sonia dribbles right. They trap her. She keeps the dribble alive though. Sonia then dribbles it out of bounds. It's just not her night tonight. 5th turnover on the night for Sonia Citron. Ball and play here with. They have 19 turnovers. The Mystics do. Got Paige Bueckers with the ball, looking for AZ, but goes left side to Enrique. Enrique snatch back dribble, steps back for 3. High archer can't get it to go. McMahon with the rebound. She pushes in transition. McMahon down the lane, goes up and lays it in. McMahon from defense, rebound to offense. She gets the layup to go. Cody McMahon, her first basket of the game. Got Paige Bueckers with the ball. Drops it off to Shepard. Shepard wants Paige to post Amor up, but Kiki stops that noise immediately. But they leave Segrist wide open. Shakira Austin left her wide open. Maddie Segrist hits the foul line jumper. Amor with the ball. Amor crosses over. Oh, spins away from the screen. Finds a rolling Austin. Goes up. Hell, and the layup rolls all the way around and out. It's been that type of night for the Mystics. Jess Shepard looking to get it to Enrique. Cody almost has a steal on it, but 10 on the shot clock now. Enrique comes off the screen. Enrique finds Azzi on a back cut. Azzi over to Paige. Catches going, drifting right. Oh my gosh, what a shot by Paige. Drifting right, shot clock expiring, and she buries the three. She's up to 13 points. Sonia with the ball. Sonia gets the screen from Iriafen. She gets into the paint and just a strong floater hard off the glass. And Cody with the deflection, she dives first into the scorers table there. $48-73. This is a butt whooping. Azzi Fudd on an island with Amor gets doubled out to Segrist. You can't leave her open, and she misses though. They luck out. Jessica Shepard another rebound. She falls on the floor, gets it over to Paige. With 8 on the clock, throws it out to Segrist. Segrist pump fakes for 3, throws it out to Azzi. Azzi, and they call a blocking foul by Georgia Amor. Wings just look so much faster to every loose ball, every rotation than the Mystics. Watchalong checks into the game. Maddie Segrist gets a breather. Lauren Betts also checks into the game for Shakira Austin. Azzi Fudd loses the ball, and it's a backcourt violation. So it's Washington ball, Washington ball. Suda said Washington gonna be a problem in a few years. Yeah, if they're able to keep this team together. Remember, we have a couple more expansion drafts coming up, so news gonna have to be made. Cody McMahon for 3, left wing 3 for Cody. She finally decides to score in the fourth quarter. She's up to 5 points. Azzi Fudd back to the midi. The net does not even move. Left elbow mid-range jump shot for Azzi Fudd in her best scoring output this season. 12 points. Lauren Betts in the post against a Watchalong. Spins over the left shoulder, goes up, gets fouled, and scores. Lauren Betts and 1. Timeout called. 75-51 point lead. 75-53 point lead, excuse me, for the Wings. Yeah, Shakira's out the game, Mario, on TikTok. Shakira is out the game. They just put Lauren Betts in. Let's take a look at the box score while we have some time here. Take a look. As you can see, 75-53. Dallas outscoring Washington 9-7 in the quarter. Kiki Iriafen with 9 points, 10 rebounds. You got Shakira with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Does have 4 turnovers. Sonia Citron, not her best night, 7 points, 5 turnovers. Cody McMahon with 5 points that she scored all in this quarter. She has 4 turnovers. Georgia Amor with 3 points and 3 assists. They're going to have to do something about that point guard position. Excuse me, it's lacking right now. Dugalich had a nice block. She has 3 rebounds, hasn't scored. 6 for Lauren Betts, 2 for Harmon and Olsen and Wilson, and 5 for Cass Prosper. For Dallas, we got Jess Shepard with 12, 16 rebounds, 6 assists. She's on triple-double watch if she gets the minutes to end here. 3 for Atlanta Smith. She's been in foul trouble, 4 fouls in that first half. Odyssey Sims yet to score, 16 for Agumbawale. Paige Bueckers with 13. Got Alicia Clark with 3, Maddie Segrist with 10, 5 for Awak 1 for Lee Uru, 12 for AZ Fudd on 6 of 9 shooting, and none for Isaiah James. Chap says no mercy rule employed by Dallas. Yep, you got to see it all the way through. No mercy rule. Let me check my fantasy team, see how I'm doing. I lost week 1. I forgot on draft night to actually be at the draft, and my team auto drafted, so I just got a bunch of players that I probably wouldn't have chosen. But I'm in the lead. Oh no, I'm not in the lead right now. I only have one player playing, and that's Cody McMahon. Hopefully they play Carla late tonight. Let me sub her in just in case they play her. My team ain't that good, y'all. I got it's not the team I would have excuse me, not the team I would have created. I got Carla Lake, Courtney Williams, Geisel Suter, Natasha Howard, Nalissa Smith, Cody McMahon I picked up off of free agency. I picked up Sophie off free agency as well. Skylar Diggins, Nneka Ogwumike, and then Bree Jones in my IR spot. Lauren Betts knocks down the free throw. And ball is in play here with Paige Bueckers. 75-54. Ball over to Jess Shepard. Shepard over to Awak Kawir. Finds Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers finds Kawir on the roll, and Kawir with the left-hand finish. Carla declined on the team. I had to pick her up too. Ball over to Betts. Betts finds Olsen over to Cody. Cody into the lane. Cody switches to the right, gets bumped, and draws the foul. That's funny. Jess Shepard did the in Europe, instead of the twirl, they do like a little box to say go to the screens. That's VAR or the review. Cody McMahon knocks down the free throw. Good. I need those fantasy points. Thank you, Cody. And Cody knocks down the second. Ball over to Jess Shepard. Scores 77-56. Approaching 5 minutes to go in this game. It's been all Dallas here in the second half. Ball over to Paige. Back to Kawir. Good give and go there. That relationship is working out really nicely there. Paige to Kawir on back-to-back plays. Paige up to 7 assists now. Lauren Butts faces up. Throws it out to Cody. Cody gets it back down to Betts. Betts turns around. Left baseline. Goes in the post. Back out to Cody. Back to Lauren. Lauren spins. Hook shot. And scores over Kawir. They said if at first you don't succeed, try again. She threw it down to the post, threw it back out, threw it back into the post, threw it back out. And it finally pays off with a layup. Ball out to Kawir. Finds Paige. Paige sets her feet for a corner right 3. And Paige Bueckers knocks it down. What's that? 4 for 5 from 3 tonight from Paige. She's up to 16 points. Olsen wants the screen, gets it from Dugalich. Olsen stops. Mid-range jumper is up and good. That's what Lucy Olsen did a lot at Iowa and at, she played Villanova, right? Lucy Olsen, baseline jumper is good. Jess Shepard hands it off to Paige. Paige drives left, tries to go cross court. Cass Prosper gets a deflection. Yeah, I don't think Shakira played anymore, Mario. Unfortunately, this game is too far out of hand. Again, to Lauren bet some minutes here. Ball over to Enrique. Enrique trying to join in on the party. High archer doesn't go. Kuwait with the rebound out to Paige. She pump fakes. Baseline floater. Oh my goodness. Paige Bueckers just threw up like a one-handed floater from about 20 feet out. And it dropped in. Lucy Olsen finds the Roland Dugalich. Can't get the floater. Tip ball is out of bounds and stays with the Mystics. Ball in with the Mystics. Cass Prosper over to Rory Harmon, who's checked in for Amore. Finds Olsen in the left corner. Olsen gets to the midi again. Loads up and scores. Lucy Olsen like coach. Play me. Lucy Olsen has stepped in. She's up to 6 points here. Might be more. No, that's 6 points for Lucy. And ball is deflected by the Mystics out of bounds. It stays with the Wings. We have a timeout on the floor. Just under 3 minutes to go. It's been all Dallas here. Score 84-62. The thing about... No, I can't even say that. It was the first and the third quarters that did Washington in. They were down 10 at the end of the first. And then they got outscored by 11 in the third. So... That's a tough one. Nah, Paige just threw up some like one-handed right-handed floater. Had no business going in. Salute to everyone still hanging around for this stream. Appreciate you guys tremendously. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We'll be back tomorrow for the more WNBA action. The only game on the slate tomorrow between the Phoenix Mercury and the Toronto Tempo. Both teams 2-2 on the year. I just seen my quarterback in a commercial, Jackson Dart, of the New York Giants. Okay, 84-62. Paige Bueckers has come alive here. 18 points, 7 assists for Paige Bueckers. You had Azzi Fudd, 12 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Shakira Austin still the only player in double figures for the Mystics with 12. Everybody else has 9 and below. Still in commercial here. Still in commercial. You're not missing a thing. All right, now they just came back out. So they talk about Paige Bueckers' high level of efficiency, can't even pronounce my words. 7 for 11 from the field. As I say that, she misses a shot, I think. I'm showing the replay of that floater is crazy. Paige with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Paige, guarded by Cass Prosper, spins the offer. Just throws it up off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Rory Harmon is on the run. Harmon finds Cass Prosper, gets tripped up. And that's a foul on Paige Bueckers. So it's still Mystics ball here. Foul on Paige. Salute for the Jules, Mads. Salute, salute. So it's foul shots here, excuse me, for the Mystics, and Prosper is way short. I seen somebody courtside has that. Oh, that might be Sonia boyfriend with the rebel jerseys for the Mystics, the one that says the district on it in that purplish color. Paige, Azzi, Jess Shepard, Enrique all go to the bench. Their nights are done. They clear the benches. The Wings do, as Cass Prosper knocks down the second free throw. Ball and play here with Odyssey Sims, who will presumably close this game out. Guarded tightly by Rory Harmon. She gets it over half court. Gets it over to Azzi James. Can she get on the board? Azzi goes up. Short on the floater. Lauren Betts with the rebound. Oh, Rory finds Angela Dugalich. She pauses and scores her first basket of the game. Dugalich on the assist from Rory Harmon. Azzi James over to Kawir. Back to James. Right side. Drives the baseline. Takes the bump. Throws up the floater and one. Azzi James sort of exaggerated that contact, but gets the floater to foul. Azzi James drives left, bumps off Rory Harmon. I mean, she made Rory Harmon seem like she a brick wall. So Azzi James will go to the line for the 3-point play. And it's good. 87-65 is the score. Got 2 minutes to go here in this game. Ball over to Lucy Olsen. Olsen sets the screen. Crossover. Lucy dancing behind it. She comes back left. Lucy finds Rory Harmon in the corner. She dribbles middle. Shoots the jumper. Short. Kawir with the rebound. Gets it over to Sims. And they get tripped up there. I think the trip is on Rory Harmon. So it will be Dallas Wings ball, sideline, out of bounds. Jose, I don't know who those are courtside. They may be either his ex-players or Azzi James dancing through the lane and draws the foul. Azzi James is putting on the moves. She couldn't get the layup to fall, but she gets fouled. Yeah, just a tad too explicit. But I get the gist. Azzi James knocks down the free throw. Azzi James, second one is up. Knocks it down. Score is 89-65. She's up to 5 points now. And this game is pretty much over, people. We'll call it to the end. Lucy Olsen with the ball. Olsen over to Cass Prosper. Over to Betts. Betts goes up and scores. Lauren is starting to assert herself here. They get the ball to her in the post, and she's making some quick decisions. She finally is the next Washington Mystics player in double figures. She's up to 11. Moving screen here by Awak Kawir. Excuse me. So Odyssey Sims is sort of like using the off arm to push her into the screen. Rory Harmon with the ball. Under a minute to go here. It's pretty much a formality at this point. And it's a foul on Azzi James. Trying to sell that screen. She tried to get it back for her teammate. All right, Liz, have a good one. What's that? Ribeye on the TikTok said wings up. Yeah, Wings get their win. The Wings are on to their Oh, why does this say Ion? This game is not on Ion. I just recognized that. That's funny. Mystics to inbound. Can she get it in? She gets it in to Rory Harmon. Over to Lauren Betts. Gets it down to Lucy. Lucy turns, fades, fires. Good. Lucy Olsen has given some good minutes off the bench. I mean, it hasn't been in a winning cause, but Lucy Olsen up to 8 points. Hasn't missed a shot tonight. Ball over to Odyssey Sims. She's been scoreless. Odyssey gets it over to Isaiah James. No hesitation for 3. And she rattles it in. 92-69. The question was, can the Wings keep get their defense going? It wasn't the offense. They've been scoring, but it's the defense. Fight for the rebound. Isaiah James skies over everybody and gets the rebound. Shot clock is off, and the Wings will dribble this one out. They started in the first quarter with a 10-point lead, and they never relinquished it. They end up leading this game pretty much wire to wire. They win 92-69 at the end of this one. 92-69. Wings move to 2-2. The Washington drops to 2-2. Let's take a quick look at the box score before I head off stream. 69-92, as you can see from the quarters here. 19-9, Dallas over Washington in the first. Washington outscored them 20-19 in the second. Dallas outscored them 28-17 in the third and 26-23 in the fourth. Kiki Iriafen finishes 1 point short of a double-double. 9 points, 10 rebounds. Got Shakira with 12 points, 4 rebounds. 7 each for Citron and McMahon, 3 for Georgia Amore. Off the bench, 2 for Dugalich, 11 for Lauren Betts, 2 for Rory Harmon, 8 for Olsen, and 6 for Cass Prosper, 2 points for Wilson. So everybody who came into the game for them scored, but it just wasn't enough. They finished the game with 18 turnovers, so 1 more than their season average. For Dallas, you got Jess Shepard with 12 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists. That's crazy. 3 for Alana Smith, none for Odyssey Sims, 16 for Enrique, 18 for Paige. And then you have Alicia Clark with 3, Maddie Seacrest with 10, Kawir with 9, Lee Yaru with 1, 12 for Azzi Fudd, and 8 for Isaiah James. All right, y'all. That's it for me. If you want to watch the next game, I'll have it up in the Discord. Link is in the YouTube description. It's on the screen as well on the YouTube. I'll be playing Connecticut and Portland in the Discord. Oh, it was Ice Brady and Sarah Strong there. That's who that was. I didn't know who that was sitting by the Wings bench. But anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for all the likes to Jules. Thanks for buying me a coffee and all that. I'll be back tomorrow for some more WNBA action. Until then, it's your boy Jay Jordan. Salute.